What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, all you RYAO hooligans. We're out here running around like a bunch of fooligans. This is the RYAO Network Rockcast, the show where we always pack our own body bag in case they need to ship us home after the party. Ow! Wow. Check out our website at ryao.net, of all places. On the Contact Us page, you can send us a message, and also, at the top, select from any of our social media outlets. We're here today with our good friends, Nick Sabat on sports.
What's up?
And Styx Hooligan on weather.
Hey, all you freakazoids out there, come on, let's hear what you got to say tonight. Ow!
No.
No,
Let's check in to see what everybody's drinking.
Oh, yeah.
So, Nick, what's your social lubricant? I can't even say too many beers. What's your social lubricant of choice today?
Sounds like you've had your share of social lubricants for the day, but I had a huge supply of New Glarus beer from New Glarus Brewing Company, and I'm ending my supply. And my last one is Kid Kolsch. It's got a cute little picture of a billy goat on the front. Isn't that cute? See it? Nice. Styx, over to you.
Oh, that was fast. I've got a brew. I'm digging this. This is from Public House. This is a local place in St. Louis. And the title of the beer is called, no shit, it's called Among the Willows. A Pilsner lager.
Pretty.
It's pretty, and sometimes you buy something for the cover. I'm buying this beer for the cover, but the taste is good. Okay, what you got going on down your throat, baby?
I'll tell you what, I'm 2 in on Dogfish Head, the annual pumpkin ale. Not pumpkin. I'm talking pumpkin ale. 7% alcohol.
Oh, shit.
And I'm enjoying that. And for the record, I did used to know a girl named Pumpkin. Okay.
God.
So,
What was she like?
got some loose ends. The only loose end I have, guys, is that next week we're, as you know, going to dedicate our whole show to Hallows Eve.
Ah,
That's right.
Shit.
The day of the devil. Satan's...
This is the first. This is the first I'm hearing about it.
Yep. So we're gonna, of course, we're gonna throw in rock and roll, stuff like that. But we're basically gonna concentrate our efforts on creating a show called "What the Fuck Was That?"
What the fuck was that?
So we're gonna bring in a real ghost hunting guy. You know him as Dr. Ghost, and he will be hanging out with us for the show.
Sweet.
And we'll basically be all getting buzzed and asking him questions and hoping that he doesn't get pissed off and leave.
You think we're going to conjure up some spirits while Dr. Ghost is here? I think we are.
Oh,
And I think that conjuring begins today, if you know what I'm talking about.
shit.
Oh, wow. Releasing the demons.
It's releasing something. I'm gonna take my pants off real quick because I'm afraid of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If I start losing control.
Someone's got to be exercised here, and it's not going to be me. It's going to be one of you bastards.
Exercise.
I'm always a little leery when somebody begins the conversation with, I'm going to take my pants off here.
I don't know. I'm intrigued. Let's see what happens.
No, it's a safeguard. I do
not?
the same thing.
Why not?
I do the same thing at anything. Ouija boards. Costco.
Like when you get
I
anxious, you
scared.
take your pants off? Like anxiety leads to your pants being removed?
A lot of, well, I seriously want to take my pants off now. God damn it. I want to do it.
Release the demon.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do
I'm
it.
doing it. I'm doing it.
The cleaning crew is probably going to be coming in here soon.
Here, hold on.
Oh, Sticks is.
I think we're
doing
gonna have
something.
to resort to a webcam also with this Rockcast.
Does not come with a video at this point.
You could stand all the way up. You don't have to remain seated while you depants yourself.
Well, I want to stay on mic while I take my jeans off. Hold on.
That's a nice pair of parachute pants you're wearing today.
Nice and loose.
MC Hammer would be proud.
Do I need to pour some talcum powder down there to get those things off, or just,
Shit.
what the hell? Why is it taking so long to depant yourself?
Are
You
those
know.
stonewashed?
Didn't MC Hammer do an Addams Family song? Didn't he do a rap song for Addams Family? Or like one of the movies?
Are those pants a Joe Elliott special?
God damn, I can't get them off.
Okay, get over there and depants that motherfucker. Jeez.
Get your hands off me. I'll do it myself. Oh. Now, are we allowed to take our pants off in front of Dr. Ghost next week? Or is he going to be a dick
why
about it?
not?
Huh?
I don't see why not. I think that he should just get the full effect of the RYAO studio experience.
What happens there is broadcast to millions.
It's gonna
Okay,
be.
well, I don't know if I can wait any longer. I'm gonna need to move this thing along here, and I think that Sticks
Hello.
has a topic to kind of get us warmed up to the whole idea of Halloween. But I wanted to say that the show name for next week, What the Fuck Was That? You're probably asking yourself, what is he talking about?
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck was that is what most ghost hunters will say on their video when they hear something.
What the fuck is that?
Nick, did you want to do some Urban Dictionary
You
right
know what?
now?
I think that's a good idea before we head into some of the topics that we have queued up for the day. Today
Scaredy cats.
is Urban
Well, hold on,
Dictionary
hold on.
Day.
Wait,
What?
No,
What?
I got a whole intro for this. You
I
ready?
know. I was teeing it up. Let's do this.
Oh,
Urban
okay.
Dictionary. 1, 2, 3.
Here it goes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now I'm in the mood.
It's getting hot
Now I
outside.
am in the mood to teach from the desk of Urban Dictionary. Check them out at urbandictionary.com. We're going to remain current and relevant with the past few terms that we've introduced to the public along the whole COVID situation. So today we have COVID-38.
What the hell is that?
COVID-38, a person who has been unlucky enough to contract the COVID-19 virus twice. Do you guys need me to use that in a sentence just to help with your understanding?
Yeah, I'm out of it. What
I
use
think.
it?
Yeah, no, yeah. You need some context.
Yeah,
clues.
so two dudes are talking. This is a conversation between two dudes. Dude one, I feel like shit. This is the second time I've contracted the coronavirus. Dude two, I feel for you, bro. It's tough being a COVID-38. You see what I did?
I don't-
Some, like COVID-19. So you
Oh,
times 19 times 2 is COVID-38.
that makes sense now.
I mean, it doesn't
Okay.
make sense, but that's what it is. So.
Is that a compound word?
What you know what? Well, it's hyphenated. It's COVID-38. And 38, you just put the numbers. You don't have to spell out 38 if you're wondering about that.
Oh, so it's COVID-38.
Yeah, the number's 38.
Hyphen.
And that's another episode of Urban Dictionary.
Yes.
Double K, back to you.
Wait, can I just say? Can I just say the
Oh,
Urban Dictionary? The first dude on the Urban Dictionary samples is always the cool dude. He's always laid
Yeah.
back. He's got an attitude. And the second guy is like the voice of reason. That's very interesting to me. Thank you. Back to you, Kay.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, don't go back to me because I'm going to go back to you because you have a topic for today, I think. Do you want to do a break here first? Let's do a break. We'll come
What?
back in just a second.
Go to
Don't
break.
do it.
My pants are at my ankles.
Hey, hooligans. Did you know that we create a Spotify playlist for each of our Rockcasts? Well, now you do. So click on one of those playlist links, get in and create a free account for yourself, and you can listen to all of our playlists. There's also a premium edition of Spotify that you can get for a few bucks a month. But no matter how you do it, make sure you support all the musicians that we talk about on our show.
You're listening to the RYAO Network Rockcast.
Hey, all you rock and roll hooligans. Thanks for coming back. I got a lot. What? What'd you got? Yeah? What's
Have
up
you
there,
ever
Ken?
had this pumpkin ale?
That pumpkin that you just talked about in our last segment?
Yes.
Pass that bottle on over.
A staple. It's a staple of this time of year. If you have not had Dogfish Head Pumpkin Ale, you have not lived yet. You are not alive.
Wow.
Can I have a taste of that? Can you pass it down?
No, sir.
Did you get a sixer to share with your buddies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did 3 the other day, and no, actually, I have 5 of them. I'm 2 in right now, so we'll talk later.
Hey, you smell like a fucking pie. Hey, my pants are off.
Thank you.
Look, my pants are
you
off.
got him off.
They really did. I really got my pants off.
You really did.
Because what I'm about to talk about is going to cause some bowel loosening across this great nation and the world, our worldwide listeners too.
You want to be prepared. Take your pants off. You're one step closer.
Yeah, if you can, if you're in the car listening, if you're on your walk listening to the Rockcast, then just kind of put your hand in the back of your pants and be ready for a blowout of scary proportions. Now, you all know me. I'm a nostalgic kind of guy. I've been accused of being a nostalgic guy. I hold on to things, and I've got a stack of records here. You can see them across the studio.
Holy shit.
I've got a stack of old Halloween sound effect records since I was a 4-year-old little boy, listening to my Casper and my Walt Disney, and just scary shit.
Inferno of albums.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
that's pretty cool.
So once October 1st hits, it's like fucking, that's all I play in the house. I drive my family nuts because they're too scared. They're too scared. But you know, quite honestly, they're not the scariest things that I've ever heard. Casper record is not the scariest thing. Although, I will say the Haunted Mansion record, you can go find them on YouTube.
Pretty scary.
It's got a little squirts coming out.
Squirts?
Yeah.
Like a creepy factor?
Yeah, but I'm not.
What's wrong with your voice?
I can't get the voices out because I get so scared.
It's frightened.
But there are some songs that actually do disturb me when I listen to them, sometimes in a good way, sometimes genuinely. And I'm going to ask you guys the very same question. What songs genuinely freak you the fuck out, either now or in the past when you were a kid? I'll give you an example, because Alice Cooper singing Billion Dollar Babies is still a very cool, freaky, I don't know what the fuck he's singing about. He's singing about being up in the attic at night and heads coming off in his hands. I'm not sure what that's all about. And it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I'm going to put it on a Spotify playlist. Kay, where can people find our Spotify playlist?
Well, I'll tell you, they can find it under Rockcast number 12.
Oh, yeah.
RYAO Rockcast number 12. And so have you guys ever had this pumpkin ale from
Where?
Dogfish Head?
No.
Let me look. No, I haven't.
Oh my
Looking
God.
for some today, but I guess you don't have any more.
Just roll with it, Nick. Just keep pushing him. No, that looks good.
Are we recording?
Not yet. And we're back from break. Hey, you guys. I'm known as a nostalgic guy. I've got records, and here's a song that's scary, Billion Dollar Babies. You know what? I've got another song that I genuinely hesitate to share with you on the Spotify playlist. So run for your lives. Honest to God, Creep Factor. There's an artist known as Lisa Germano. She played fiddle with John Cougar Melonballs back when he did, he used to have like a Cherry Bomb. think about the cherry bomb. And you got the
Yep,
little
good
bomb,
one.
and Paper and Fire, and
Oh, yeah.
all that shit. So, she was a good little country fiddle player. She did her own albums after that. And she has a song called A Psychopath, which is genuinely, if you can get through it, I salute you without having some cringe factor. She actually takes somebody, a 911 call from somebody having a break-in in their house, being assaulted, and she plays it in the background while she kind of starts getting really weird and whispery.
This is on the Spotify list?
This is going to be on the Spotify list. If everybody goes and searches number 12, it's on there.
Oh, okay.
It honestly is the freakiest fucking song, and it's not a Halloween song, not like Alice Cooper. It is genuinely like, fuck me by the time you get to the end of it.
I guess I didn't get to that one yet.
That's all right. But what about you guys? What, Kay? I know you like your pumpkin beer. I know that nothing scares you when you're drinking your pumpkin beer, but what if you didn't have pumpkin beer? What songs would disturb you, scare you, make you go, hoo-hoo?
Well, I'll tell you.
Tell me.
So I don't have the same childhood experiences that you have with rock music, because I got into rock music later on than you. But I'll tell you. So when I used to listen to God of Thunder for the first time, things like that, things like Guar, pick a Guar song. I'll put one on the Spotify list. Weird stuff like that. It always made me question whether
You were saying,
am I going to be a Satan worshiper now, or like what's going to happen when I listen to something like this, where it's describing all this very disturbing stuff about demons, and so that
is
was just kinda
Guar
like,
now? Guar is pretty outlandish in terms of what they look like, but like their songs, they can freak you out, huh?
it's just not. I can't really say that I've ever been totally freaked out by a rock song, but it just is just weird. Like, it's very strange to me.
I like it.
But even more than that, I think that I could say that in a more of a serious way, that if I listen to too much Alice in Chains, I find myself like I'll turn around and go, what? Why am I so angry? Because it gets you in that angry kind of mood. I don't know. Just there's certain songs by Alice in Chains that if I listen to too much of it, I have to like, okay, gotta listen to something different. But
Yeah, I could see
the
that.
thing that really disturbs me, one of the songs that disturbed me the most, gives me the willies.
Here we go. Wait, hold on. Okay, I've got my Kleenex and my okay.
Wait, what are you going to do with Kleenex?
Kiss,
Just clean it up. Hold on.
Crazy Nights, Bang Bang You. When I listen to that song,
Absolutely terrifying.
What?
it terrifies me, because I'm like, how did you guys come up with a song called Bang Bang You? And then what's even more disturbing about it is that you're going to reference Love Gun. That's like the ultimate desperation move, to put other elements of your other songs into another song. It's like, no, what is this? Why are you doing this? So
I thought
that was terrifying on different levels, not because it was scary, but it was just because it's, wow, did you guys really do that? that type of thing?
No, this is wrong. Like, it's wrong. Like, it's wrong, kind of like your teacher lifts up her skirt while you're standing next to the desk getting your math homework looked at, type of wrong.
What?
Like,
Who says that's wrong?
this is wrong. I'm liking it, but it's not right.
So
If it's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Not that that's ever happened to me.
No.
I thought that song was about the Civil War. I want to bang you like a guy with
hunting
a
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's carrying a
I
love
wanna
gun.
Bang, bang. I want to shoot you. I want to shoot you down with my gun.
I
with
think-
my love gun.
Yeah. So I think you'll see it's a historical song more than, because what else could it be about? It's got to be about violence and guns.
See, now that you frame it in that,
Yeah.
if you put it in that framing, it really, now it doesn't scare me
Makes
as
sense
much.
now.
So,
See?
anyway, so there you go. Thank you.
Bang, bang, you.
You can't
Nick.
top that. Top that,
Is that
Nick.
Bang Bang U like as in Bang Bang University or
Yeah. Where'd you graduate from?
Bang Bang U, baby? I got a bachelor's from Bang Bang U.
And I've been all night.
We could just go on and on. I'm going to do one more. I've got an advanced degree from Bang Bang U.
Those are new
BBU.
BB. I believe it is my turn for spooky songs.
Spooky
so I've
songs.
added 2 to the Spotify list. Check them out. And the first one is Zombie
got?
Stomp by Ozzy Osbourne from
yeah.
Tears, and it's just got this creepy background going on. And I was an adult when the album came out, when the song came out, but so it's not like I was scared to the point where I wet my pants, but it had some very unusual and unique sounds in the background. The whole, what you think, like a single zombie or maybe a swarm of zombies. What do you call like a group of zombies? Can we say swarm of zombies?
Like a gaggle?
Gaggle? That's a gaggle of geese. A zoometrical of
Pack.
zombies. Anyways, I just made that up.
A flock.
In the V formation. So Zombie Stomp is one of them. If you really listen to that song, I don't really think it's about monsters or anything. It's maybe an internal monster, like the internal monster that probably has lived within Ozzy Osbourne. And
Philosophical.
how I interpret it is that he's his own zombie during some pretty dark times. So I don't know. Check those.
He
lyrics
did.
out.
He did turn to his wife one night and say, "You're gonna have to die now." That did you know about that?
No.
It was in
Did
the
he bite her head?
that was
Try to suck her brains out? What happened there?
no. He went crazy at one point on Sharon and turned to her and said, "It's now it's time for you to die" or something like that. And she called the police. It's all in
what?
the
She called the
documentary.
police.
She's so
Yeah,
fucking
no,
uptight.
Yeah, loosen up.
I was
Relax,
watching
baby.
I was watching the documentary on Ozzy Osbourne just a few nights ago. If it would have been last week, I think it was a few weeks ago. That was in there. He actually told her that he was going to need to kill her.
Interesting.
God.
Interesting.
That was a good album, though.
Oh my gosh, it was a totally good album. And
What album was it? What album was that?
No More Tears.
Oh, that's a good album.
One of the best albums. And you know what else is I'm going to put on the Spotify list, Nick? There's a story about Ozzy and his what's the one? Howl at the Moon, Bark at the Moon, Bark at the Moon. That outfit that he has on the album cover, he actually put that on at a birthday party with his kids and went out and locked all the kids in a playhouse out back in their yard.
Yes.
Put on that outfit, and then they basically, I think they all lost their minds, and then their parents had to be called, and they had to come pick them up. But all Ozzy's kids were just laughing, like, Dad, you're so funny.
I want to be that
Ozzy.
dad.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He is awesome. My second selection is "Beautiful People" by Marilyn Manson, and it's certainly the song is creepy beyond belief, but just Marilyn Manson when he first came out, talking about before the show we were talking about some topics, and bad publicity is really good publicity, and that's really what Marilyn Manson was about. And he's just been very disturbing from the get-go. Just all of his music, the way he looks, he's just, he's in your face, and if you don't like it, then I've never seen anybody who's more in your face. But the overall lyrics are pretty intense. They don't really stick out in my mind as far as being creepy, but it's just the whole persona that he's built around that.
Yeah, there's a vibe
how
to
can
it.
you not? Yeah, it makes me. I've never seen Marilyn Manson in concert, but I would go see him just out of curiosity. And then the third thing that I would add to this topic is I don't recall the details, but I remember seeing video of Alice Cooper when I was younger. And a lot of our fears as adults stem from when we are younger. And I recall seeing a video of Alice Cooper. I don't know what song it was, but he was on stage. There was some sort of what appeared to be a decapitation, and then he grabbed the head and held it up. And
like a guillotine.
Yeah, I just remember thinking, holy shit, was that a real person? And I would say, I mean, I was probably double digits, but maybe not much. I was probably 10 or 11, but it was shocking. It was just absolutely fucking shocking that someone would do that and then actually put it on video for the public to see. I was just shocked. And knowing what we know now about Alice Cooper, it's like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, he likes his golf. He's got a restaurant and all that other crazy stuff. So, anyways, it did leave an impression on my mind about Alice Cooper is a crazy maniac, but we know differently now.
Did you know that Ozzy Osbourne also, they would throw like parts of chickens. They'd go buy a bunch of chicken, raw chicken and stuff, and throw it out in the audience.
That's gross.
And that's where the whole thing about the bat, where he bit the head off the bat thing, came about from that whole segment of time where they were trying to do this shock stuff, like I guess with Alice and all those guys that were trying to be shocking. You know?
But I think he did that. I think he was as shocked that he did that as, you know, we tell stories about, you know, I blew a tire on the highway kind of. That's like his level of like, yeah, they threw a fucking bat on the stage and I just went over and picked it up and I ate it. It's like you just did.
I mean,
you just did.
Who wouldn't? Though,
yeah,
really.
I mean, yeah, you know, people throw stuff on stage. I'm sure you just put it all in your mouth. I don't.
Yeah, certainly.
Hey, Sticks, was that the impression from the guy from the Honeymooners? Or, I mean, what were you doing there?
The honeymoon. Wait a minute.
Yeah, what was that guy? Not the large guy, not Jackie Gleason, but the other guy.
Huh?
Could you do that impression again?
Norton,
yeah. Was that your Norton impression, or who was that Ozzy?
Norton.
I thought we changed topics here for a second. I was like, what are we talking about now?
Hey there, Ralphie boy. Hey there, Ralphie. Yeah, I got a little bat on the stairway. Do you want to bite it there, Ralphie?
I kid around because I am shit for impressions, and Sticks is actually the master. So well done.
Thank you. Oh, I feel good.
Well done. Yes.
See what happens when you take your pants off? The world opens up to you. Life begins anew.
A lot of other things have opened up too.
You were giving us a standing ovation, so we're giving you one back.
Yeah. Sit down, Sticks.
Letting it breathe.
Sit down, Sticks. You don't need to stand up.
When's it gonna do tricks?
Yeah, let me go clean off Can we go to break real quick while I take care of my chair?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Be back in 2 and 2. Jesus. First, there was rock. And now, there's RYAO. So join us each week on the RYAO Rockcast, where we talk about life, music, and more. From the silly to the serious, the profane to the profound. Never stop rocking. This is Sticks Hooligan. You're listening to the RYAO Network Rockcast. So, yeah, Ozzy was going to kill his wife, and that's rock and roll. Totally.
We've all done that.
Yeah. What else you got?
You know
what else can you scare us with? Boo.
You know what? Well, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this. Forget old records and scary songs and stuff. Does anything generally? I mean, are you freaked out by, for real, ghosts, Ouija boards? I'm assuming you haven't been in a haunted house for real, but I mean, I've done some ghost tours that, you know, whatever. Or do things generally like freak you out? Are you sure that, I mean, have you encountered ghosts yourself? Have you had any Ouija board experiences? Anything like would creepily, like genuinely creepy events that you believe in?
I had a Ouija board experience, but I'm sure that it was pushed by some of the participants. So we won't go there, but yeah, I'm there was I'm not going to sit here and say that I believe in this or that, but I certainly had an experience that is unexplainable. And I would say what creeps me out even in the current house that I'm living in, it's not an old, creepy house or anything, but there are times
it's a newer
at
house.
night when everyone else is tucked in bed, sawing logs, and I'm the only one awake. And maybe I've watched something a little spooky on television, but as I go up the stairs, just that whole sense of what's behind you, like there's darkness behind you. All the lights are off, and then you've just got this sense of little creepiness going on behind you. It's nothing specific, but yeah, it's kind of that whole, there's darkness behind me, and I'm not sure what's going on down there as I leave the basement.
What do you do when you walk up? I mean, do you look behind you, or do you like talk to the whatever's behind you? Because I've been known to talk to whatever I think is behind me.
Really? I do neither of those.
I mean, sometimes it depends.
As I walk up, I think about it, and I think, I hope nothing happens. And
you're checking your wallet.
So
fucker better not take my ID.
I hope they don't pick my pocket.
Hey,
That fucking ghost took all my 20s.
They'd be getting nothing but pocket lint.
That was a Jefferson.
I love referring to money, cash money, as the president's. I love that. Like, do you have a 20? No. Do you have a Jefferson? That's what we do. So, Sticks, as you're talking to the supposed spirits behind you, what do you say to them?
Well, I just, I mean, it depends on if I'm in my own house versus somebody. Because I've been in like my wife's house growing up, and she had like it generally like people would come in and say, some fucker has died in that room up there. You know that, right? And I'd say, well, that's weird because you sense that because
a demon in your house.
Yeah, because like I sense it.
Your house.
So like part of me is like, I would come up her stairs from her old basement and like, talk shit, like go fuck you. I'm trying to build myself up, but then I'm also thinking, am I taunting something by fuck me? Hey, you push me up the stairs, Jesus Christ. Nothing ever happened like that. But but ghosts were seen in the house. I had an experience in the house myself. People saw ghosts outside in the driveway.
Nice.
So so I think the thing is that plays into your head. But you like you say, you're in a newer house, so you probably shouldn't have any experience that you know of. But it's still,
you wouldn't think. But there was a ghost tour that Sticks and I was on with some of our family and then other people, and we went into a basement in a general store, and we both got that feeling as we were going back up those steep stairs, like, hey, it's darkness down there. And as I go up these stairs, like, I'm the last one. Is someone going to push me down onto the floor and then close the door on me? Because it's pitch black. Me. It was pitch black down there. But yeah, that whole sensation really is probably the most frightening part.
I think this is good stuff to bring up for our ghost expert on what the fuck was that.
That's true, but now don't avoid the topic though, my friend, because he will. But Dr. Ghost will, of course, be a focus of talk while we have him in our hands. But what about you, Kay? What's freaking you out? For real?
Oh, for me, everything. I don't participate in that. I've had experiences in houses that I've been petrified, and I don't like it. I don't do Ouija boards. I've seen people do Ouija board stuff. I'm like, I don't need to mess with that. I don't need more stuff following me around causing trouble in my life.
Don't you have a t-shirt that has a picture of a Ouija board in the front and a red line through it? Isn't that you that has that? Anyways,
I wouldn't be surprised.
So one of your creepy episodes or creepy experiences happened in my current house.
What?
Wait a minute. I was not going to bring it up for the record.
No, wait. Let's give a quick background. Your house was built fairly recently. I mean, it's a newer house, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know of anything in the house that you know of, but it did have previous owners, right?
Correct. And,
okay.
Yeah, I've heard similar sounds to what Double K has heard.
Okay,
and, it's I'm not sure a lot of people would chalk it up as just house settling or anything like that, but
that wasn't house settling, my friend.
I think Kay said something about my son, who was a lot younger at the time, walking around, or people walking around because he was in the basement, wasted on pumpkin beer at the time, I believe.
No, not again.
It's that damn that Budweiser product, whatever that
those
something Rita, strawberry Rita.
The gourd beer is busting your balls, man.
So what case? So what happened? Were you by yourself or what?
Were you by yourself in my house?
I have not had a lot of experiences with this stuff. Yesterday I was in a hotel room. I was in the bathroom and I felt like I got touched on the shoulder, but I think maybe that was just a muscle thing.
Okay.
But it did occur to me, when you're in that mode, it's this time of year, it's creepy, you turn around and you go, what the fuck was that? That's why we call the program for next week.
What the fuck was that?
But what I experienced in Nick's house was, I heard somebody walking around above me. I heard pressure on the floorboards above me. I was in the basement sleeping, and we'll put quotation marks around that, because I was so petrified that I basically was just looking at the door, waiting for what was going to come up on me. And if you want to, I wasn't going to bring it up. But here we are. So
come on.
I heard something. I heard pressure on the floorboards above me, like as if somebody was walking around, like in a circle, or walking around in the living room above me. And then I heard it go towards the stairway and come down the stairs. And I was petrified.
Now wait. You didn't think it was you didn't think it was like somebody who was like Nick or his wife or something?
Well, I asked about it the day after, and I got the whole don't the cut it, don't talk about it in front of the kids type of thing.
Oh.
Because I don't think they want their kids to think that they live in a haunted house, which they do.
Now.
Live in a haunted house.
Way to go, Nick.
But I will never stay there again. And,
unless you drink too much and you got to crash.
No, but I don't know what it was. It's interesting to me, as interesting as like a fart would be, where I move away from it when it happens.
Huh. That would be interesting on a different level for me, but okay.
Like, as interesting as throwing a hand grenade would be, like, that's interesting. Throw it over that direction and run the other way.
That would be different in an interesting sort of way too.
Right.
I swear, I'm sleeping in Nick's basement, see, and it's real late at night, see, everybody's asleep, right? And all I can hear upstairs is a bunch of farting, lots of farting going on, and I know Nick's going to bed. I think.
Well, I think that you've heard. I think that
Nick
you've
have the
heard,
grenades out. Creeped out.
I think that you've hit you. Well, I didn't want to bring this up.
Here we go.
Here we go. Come on, pumpkin beer.
We had. You told me that you've heard kids running around, or little children running around at nighttime.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
I haven't heard like kids' voices or giggling, but certainly what sounds like steps that I would not confuse with house settling, because it lasts a while and it's louder. So yeah, I have heard those sounds.
You're living in a fucking haunted house.
Both while I'm in the basement and while I'm asleep in my bed, which is on the main floor. So it's typically stemming from the living room area. But there's some other people in this neighborhood who have houses about the same age as mine, which, as Sticks pointed out, it's not old, it's certainly not new, that have similar experiences. So, yeah, it's something that maybe Dr. Goes elaborate on for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're all pretty, like, and that's just it. You think we're fairly intelligent people. Like, there has to be an explanation for all this stuff. And the thing is, when you get stumped.
Yeah, I've got an explanation for it. Oh. You got a goddamn demon in your house.
Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute, a demon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what everybody jumps to.
God of
I don't know. I can't claim to understand, and this is what I'll ask Dr. Ghost, and he'll probably won't give me a very satisfying answer.
Well, all right.
He'll probably give me ghost blue balls.
Oh,
And
what?
but what is going on? You can. It's something you can't really figure out, but you know that it's just like it's unsettling to you because you're not. It's not a part of your realm, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's frightening to me though, and I do not. I'm not a Ouija board guy. I don't mess with that stuff. I'll go see a scary movie, you know, but I don't prefer it. Paranormal Activity, all 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes of Paranormal Activity that they've done, it scares the hell out of me. That subtle, scary stuff.
Really? Because some of those
is
suck.
Some of them were bad, but
First one was really good.
First one was good, yeah.
yeah.
Are you going to take your pants off? Because you look
I've got
scared.
them off already, my friend.
Well, I'll be
Oh, I
damned.
didn't see you put them out under the console. So Nick, you're the
Solid.
only one who has your pants still on.
I'm going to keep my pants on
Solidarity.
today, guys. Sorry.
All right, next week I can't wait to see if we're all
I'm showing up
pants
pants
or
on.
Solidarity.
de-pants. This ought to be good.
All right. Well, boy, I got to pull up my script here. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the old...
Could you pull up
you
your
guys
pants,
ever have
dude?
this pumpkin beer by Dogfish Head?
No, never had it. Is it good?
Not as many as you've
It
had
is
for sure.
really good. It is really good.
Maybe you can bring a 6-pack next week.
Yeah, let's get Dr. Ghost liquored up first, and then get him talking.
Yeah, we'll have some fun next week. So,
Arr!
but anyway, let's wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining us. Everybody, check out our website at ryao.net.
Scary.
Get on any of the social media platforms found on the top of the Contact Us page. Give us some feedback. Let us know some things you'd like us to talk about. So we'll see you next week for our full-on Halloween show. What the fuck was that? Special guest, Dr. Ghost. And we're looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Go blow yourselves and never stop rocking.
See ya.